Welcome back to Hodgepodge. Today we are in upstate New York, Rochester to be more specific, with Rents from Dear Rabbit. Rents, thank you so much for coming on the show.
Thank you for having me on the show. I really
You've been
appreciate
touring for 5 years now.
it. That's right.
Wow, how does that happen?
How does it happen? It's magic, really, for me. Like, that's all I can say was magic. You know, like I was in a band with another dude, and he's like, I'm moving to Florida. I didn't know how to write songs. I didn't know how to sing. I didn't really know how to do anything. And just like magic, really. Is it just people came up to me, hey, can y'all play the show? Because they knew me from back in the day. And I was like, yeah, we'll play the show. And
Cool.
so I had like several shows that were booked under whatever moniker we were using at the time that he didn't care about. And so it's a weird story, but that's how it started. Just like,
Awesome.
and then just from there, just kept doing it. Yeah.
Unfortunately, I just heard that camera go off, but we have this camera, so I'm going to grab that.
Okay.
We're going to do like a little handheld interview. I
Cool.
apologized for the quality of this interview, but I'm like operating on Steam here. I did not predict this interview. We didn't plan this.
Cool.
I just met you at a show.
I know, that's the best. This is gonna be raw. It's gonna be good.
Yeah, that's
And
what the
they're gonna
people
dig-
love.
They're
This
gonna
is
dig it.
This is live.
Yeah,
I
this
mean,
is
it
live.
doesn't get
live.
more live than
Yeah,
this.
yeah.
Where are you originally from?
Well, I'm based out of Colorado, Southern Colorado. I'm originally from southwestern Kansas. So
Wow.
it's like, yeah.
And you've been to all 48 connected states in the United States.
That's correct, all of them.
Have
Plus 4 provinces.
Oh, listen, yeah.
I mean, or performed in those. I mean, I've been to other places, but as far as performing,
Gotcha.
performing in 48 states and 4 provinces. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Have you been out of the U.S., out of the country?
I've been out of the U.S., but I've never performed outside the U.S. Well, no, actually, I've performed outside the U.S. because I performed in Canada.
Okay.
But I mean,
that
as
counts.
far as overseas, I've traveled, but never performed there. But performance-wise,
Yeah.
48 states and 4 provinces.
How many songs have you written to date?
You know, that's a number I don't know for certain because I've deleted so many songs that I've written. But I mean, the first record has 9 songs, the second record is 10, third record is 12, and then I've written another probably 10 songs since then. That I mean, I got other new songs, and somewhere in the neighborhood of 40 songs. But again, like, I don't know how many songs I've deleted, how many I've kept, and it's a changing every day. But yeah, something that we did today is something brand new. So
There you go. So
I'm
you
trying
have
to
an
work on
album
it.
coming out? EP?
Something like that. Like the new album, They're Not Like You, is my best work to date. But I was like, it was really exciting to me. It's like, okay, this is as good as it gets. I can't even top that. But it got even more exciting to realize, oh, actually, I do have some other good songs. And so some songs are done. Some are just ideas that I recorded, like random. You know, when I'm traveling, I just hit record and just like, okay, this is an idea, and then I forget about it, and then I go through it, you know, the next like year or 2 later, and like, oh wait, actually that was a good idea, you know. I guess I got another song now. Yeah.
And you performed 2 songs for us today.
That's
What were
right.
the titles of those songs?
Well, okay, so one song is called Don't Let South Dakota Spiders Eat You, and that is off the new record. And then the other thing that I did is kind of a unique thing. I don't know how familiar you are with side B of Abbey Road and the Beatles, but there's this, you know, it's like 1 minute of this one thing that's really good, and then another minute of another thing that's really good, and like I would sing it right now, but I don't know the copyright. You know, I don't want to. And then another minute, and then it's just like bam, 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 and then it's like, and so that's kind of what I did that thing there, and like it's like
Like a little montage of some of those songs.
yeah.
Gotcha.
So it's like suffering / loneliness / if you're shy.
All right. And where can we go to check out those songs? iTunes?
Hodgepodge.
Hodgepodge, of course. Is it on iTunes?
Well, Don't Let South Dakota Spiders Eat You is because the new record, They're Not Like You is. But the thing that I just did,
Mm-hmm. But you have you released it? Have you released those songs yet?
I released the album They're Not Like You, but as far as the other thing that I did with you, yeah, that is not released.
Oh, okay. So
it's-
those 3 songs together have not been released
Yeah,
at all.
yeah.
So
So
you're
depending
hearing it
on how-
first.
You might be hearing this for the first, yeah.
That's incredible.
Depending on how fast you upload this.
When is that album coming out?
Oh well, I'm not. It's not really a hurry because I mean, right now they're not like you is my best. I'm like I want everybody to realize this is as good as it gets.
So this is working material.
And like, yeah,
in
he's
the
like,
works,
yeah,
you would say?
yeah, and like it's not really a rush thing because what happened is I put out. See, they're not like you. It's my third vinyl LP, 33 1/3 RPM proper record, you know, and I made a mistake early on. I wouldn't say it's a mistake exactly because it got me to touring. So that's. But the first 9 songs that I ever wrote, pretty much, are on the first record, on vinyl, pressed to vinyl, and then it still wasn't like all the way there. The second one was better, but it was just a lot of mistakes earlier on. I mean, no matter what, the third record has mistakes too. But the third record is like I can live with those mistakes. I can be like, all right, I'm happy with this record. I'll share this with everybody. The first 2 records is like, wait a minute. I didn't even know what I was still learning so much stuff then that, you know, and so I finally have a record I'm happy with. So the next material, if I release it, I could do it on, the pressure is off. Like I don't have to put out another vinyl. Like I might put it on cassette. I'm just not going to spend that money anymore, you know? It's just.
Yeah, I mean, but do you upload online, CD Baby, Bandcamp, Reverb Nation, iTunes?
I do Bandcamp and I do the CD Baby thing for the 3 albums. Yeah, they're on. I went through all that stuff.
Yeah.
So like they can get a hold of those records that way. The new album, the newest ones are not like you. Forget about what I said about putting out a cassette. Like that's gonna be like
ages from now, or
who knows? I'm just like. It doesn't even matter. They're not like you. Is a magical album, and yeah, it's cool to put out some new tunes, and like this might be one of the ways is put it on Hodgepodge. You know, like this is. Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
So you can only find it here for now, and hopefully we'll have that recorded at some point. Yeah, but check out his old tunes. Did you play an old tune for us? The South Dakota Spiders.
Well, it's off the new record called "They're Not Like You." So
okay.
Everything you saw today is new.
Everything you saw today is new.
Depending on how you your view of what your view of new means, but yeah.
What is it like being on the road for 5 years straight?
I love it, you know. But I mean, I spend time in Colorado too, so it's not like I'm always on the road. Colorado's kind of central in a way compared to going west and east both, and north and south for that matter. And but I love. I mean, there's so many friends that I've made over the years, and getting to see them, and like I always want Center Point where I run into those people multiple times throughout the year. There's a friend of mine in Chicago. I met her in Missoula, Montana, and then later on in the year, when I was traveling this direction where we are today, you know, I hung out in Chicago, and then later on in the year we hung out in Missoula, Montana again. And then I saw her again in Chicago near the end of the year, like just like that. That's like a good year right there. Like,
yeah,
it's
absolutely.
just like your friends, you just see them all the time.
Do you have a full band that you sometimes play with?
Yeah, so that's the whole. Yeah, if you get a chance to hear the record, that's the full band, and you know the goal is to bring them on the full band on the road. It was supposed to be this tour, but they've got. You know, it's a little more complicated for them than it is for me. For me, it's like this is what I do, band. But I can't.
Stuff.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Family stuff, but
yeah. Philadelphia, I'm excited about because some really good friends of mine over the years that are just like as supportive as it can get, you know, and believe in it, and I believe in them, and we believe in each other. We're all friends, and yeah.
Have you ever had a nightmare gig?
Nightmare gig?
Yeah.
Yeah. What is that? What is the perfect nightmare? Wow. You know, it's all over the place, but I think yesterday was a pretty rough day for me because I got pulled over, and it's the second time in 1 week where I got pulled over, and it was like, you know, the nice part is I got a warning, whatever. It's just like I wasn't going that far to speed limit, but you know they're using that as an excuse to target me and try to say that I'm, you know, some sort of a drug or something, you know, some sort of a trafficker because they see the Colorado plates. You know, the Illinois guy.
Yeah,
the Illinois guy was cool. You know, he's like, all right, I believe you.
Yeah.
And then, but then
buying
the guy
illegal weed and then probably selling it in New York
or something.
It's
Yeah.
probably pretty typical. I
Yeah.
didn't think about that. Yeah.
And but yesterday they actually searched my car, and I was like traumatized by it. And then at the show, this one girl was just talking the whole time. And anyway, I mean that happens. I mean they were talking tonight too, but tonight was different. I mean last night was more of an intimate show, and like that it's like, you know, you think just that one person, everybody else was listening, you know, but there's just plenty of other. There's probably actually last night wasn't the worst of it. I mean I don't know those people last night, so I don't want to knock them, and so I'm not gonna name names or towns or.
But tonight was good.
Tonight was good. Tonight was cool.
And you've been here several times. Tonight we're at the Bug Jar in Rochester, New York.
Yeah, you're right. I played here a whole bunch of times. I don't even know how many times I've played. I mean, I played Rochester in general, but I've also played most of my Rochester shows have been at Bug Jar. There was twice that I played other places, but
what would you say was your best gig? Your best show?
Overall, or for
well, I guess individual and band. I guess if you want to separate them, or like.
Yeah, I mean, not just Rochester. You're talking about the whole US,
Canada,
like
all
whatever.
of your.
There have been so many that I don't even know. Like, I mean, well, one. Okay, now I remember one of them. In Philadelphia, is one of my favorites. That, you know, I just told you about them already, so that's why it's fresh in my mind. But last summer, you know, like I said, I released my favorite record. They're Not Like You, released in July. So the tour began in August, and I mean there was multiple tours, but there's one that I did in August. Like I've been talking to my buddies. They're called On the Water, by the way, so check them out. Based out of Philadelphia. And you know, I've been talking to Fletcher for a while, and you know, before I even had a chance to, like, you know, he's a good enough friend of mine, you know, and I don't always do hookups. I mean, for the most part, I try to like stay on. But I was gonna hook him up with the. I was like, man, I'll give you a download code, you know, and he bought it before I had a chance to even like.
Oh wow.
Look that up, and then like another member ordered the vinyl when the vinyl was finally released, and I had to ship it from North Dakota, and then by the time the September-October route came, and I got to October, and you know, to play the show with him in Philadelphia, and it was like a really cool, really sweet space called Ayers Temple. It's just got, you know, you got. You know, the whole art and everything, you just have to, it's hard to visualize it right now, but anyway, the thing is they knew the words to all the songs, like some of the more obscure songs that I would think that they wouldn't know the words to, they knew the words to, and they were singing along, and that meant a lot to me, and so, and you know, I love them, and yeah.
What would you say was the largest crowd you played to?
Wow, well, I can't even remember that. What was the largest? I mean, tonight we had a pretty good turnout this show. I've had some other shows too where I had a bigger crowd, and it's like, what? You know, it's like, it's such a. Oh, okay, no, probably back at home. You know, when I do my record release shows, you know, the record release shows, you know, that's the deal. That's the weird thing being back at home in Colorado. You know, it's like, this is the one chance for me to give back what everybody's given to me. Is I help out the touring bands. You know, all year I'm like, come to the show and like. And you know, and I love all them. You know, they can only do so much, but they get more passionate about the record release shows, and I almost want them to be more passionate about these shows when I'm helping out these touring bands. You know. But
are you on all social medias? Facebook, Twitter, Instagram.
Yep.
Check it out.
Yes. Yeah.
Check it out. All your music's on Reverb Nation.
Not Reverb Nation so much, but definitely Bandcamp. I got a website, DearRabbit.com. That might be best bet is go to DearRabbit.com. But yeah, I got the FB and the was it Twitter and Instagram and all that. But yeah, you go to DearRabbit.com and get in contact with me is your best bet. And you can email me or what. I check it all.
Awesome.
Except that I don't check that one with the R. But I check all the other ones. Even though I am Rents with an R.
It's Rents. His band name is Dear Rabbit. Check him out. All the links will be in the video description. As always, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Check out my other videos and subscribe.